My dear dark ones, welcome to my channel. Today is a pick-up pile tarot reading, and I'm asking if you have any supernatural gifts or abilities, and if you do, what kind of gifts and abilities do you have? I have two beautiful decks. It's a collective reading, so you can listen to both of these piles, or if you feel that you're drawn to one, to a specific one, choose the one that you think is the right one for you. So this is pile number one, and this is the second pile. As usual, I shuffled the deck before the shooting this video, and I just spread the cards, and let's see what the cards are going to tell us. So because I'm asking if you have any gifts and abilities, and I see the first card, first of all, is the major arcana. For me, if I see major arcana in a question when I will be using as an answer just one card, it's always a yes. In this case, it is reversed, which tells me that you are not using it to the fullest. Also, number 8 always represents abundance, infinity, connection with the universe, and connection with the divine power. The strength card also always represented by a feminine figure. So it means that not only you have gifts and abilities, they come from your bloodline. This probably comes from a woman in your bloodline. And also, you know what? Because she holds in the moon and the sun, it also connects with bloodline of your father. So there are mages, witches, and occultists, healers. I sense a lot of healing from this card on both of sides of your family. So your bloodline is mixed with the bloodline of your mother and your father. So witches and mages on both sides. The strength card is reversed, and I have this energy of healing from it. So it tells me that you have a lot of healing abilities in you, and when you don't use them, that's when you actually get sick. So probably a lot of people in your family, in your bloodline, they suffer from some unusual sicknesses and diseases only because they too do not use their powers. So by neglecting your power, you're neglecting your health. So for you, I feel it's very important to actually work in occult field, or at least use it in your daily life. Another card, the Tower. The Tower is the most scary card in the deck. A lot of people are scared of it. For me, it's the card of transformation, challenge, and rebellion. We are talking about your supernatural abilities, right? So the Tower card tells me that if you don't act on them, there will be a time of you in your life that you still will have to acknowledge your abilities, and it's not going to be on your terms. It will be on the terms that the universe will give you. And usually, I'm judging from my experience and by talking to many people who became famous occultists or tarot readers, usually they, and maybe you too, you try to run away from your uniqueness, I would say, from you being in your mind maybe crazy. You're trying to normalize yourself, you're trying to fit in, but anytime you try to do something, like you try to create a business, you try to go to school, you try to find a work, everything is taken away from you. And the reason is because you're not being yourself, you're trying to be normal. There is a saying, I think from Nietzsche, I might be mistaken though, but the saying goes something like, if you're living a miserable life because you listen to your mother, your father, your priest, your teacher, or your friend, you deserve it. So for you, if you want to have a life of your dreams, you have to shine, and you have to be different, and you have to rebel. That's what I get from this card. Another one, Knight of Mystics. Again, maybe you think that you shining, you showing yourself, you will be on pedestal and people might laugh at you because this is like a pedestal with a bird on it, and you know, it looks like there's two hands, right? Mirror and a snake. Snakes represent wisdom, and sometimes they represent the cycle of never-ending questions and answers, and mysterious cycle of looking for oneself, of not getting the correct answers and not asking the correct questions. Mirror is always symbolize the reflection and the ability to see through this reality into the others. So if you felt connection to this pile, I'm pretty sure you're very empathic, you are very intuitive, and your biggest and the most unusual ability that you have is mediumship. You're a medium. You can talk and see and sense the spirits, entities, angels, demons. You have probably the most unusual idea of how the world is and how the underworld is. You probably see nightmares, unusual dreams. You see either crazy, powerful, colorful dreams or nothing at all. It's like when you go to bed, you just disappear from this realm. You don't, and when you wake up, you don't remember anything. It is because you've been somewhere else. You went somewhere else. That's why you don't remember anything. The places that you go probably are very dark and might be scary for you, and that's why your mind is protecting you from these memories. But I see you as a shaman, as a healer. I see you as someone who connects to the underworld and speaks to the dead. That's your biggest power, and probably that's your biggest fear. The High Priestess. Out of the 4 cards, you got 3 major arcana. This is insane. You are insane. You have to do something about it. If you are not ready to become a practitioner, at least invite magic into your life. Go to get readings, energy healings, find a coven, find a place when you can learn something. Just be surrounded by supernatural every day. Watch supernatural movies, YouTube channels that talk about this. Learn about all of this, because for you, it's not even learning, it's remembering. The High Priestess card, the 2nd card in Major Arcana, it's just the card of power, insane knowledge, and practicing behind the veil. So if you want to become a tarot reader, a witch, a practitioner, don't show exactly what you know, what you do. Show something that you feel will be safe to show to others, but practice in the closed door, under the closed doors, under the veil. I know a lot of good practitioners, they never tell you what they actually do. You might suspect something, but you will never know. And this is how you're supposed to be. I don't want to pull any more cards for you. This is going to be the last card for this pile, because there's so much I can tell and there's so much that you know, and it's like the Pandora box. If I open you, there's so much I can see and so much I can read in the book of your life, in the book of your soul. You're exceptional. And you have this void that consumes you. You have these ideas, the crazy ones. You probably hide them from others, but sometimes you on the edge of insanity because of the things that come to your mind, realizations, ideas, and understanding of who you are. Healing and mediumship is your most prominent abilities, and you should use them. You should learn them again and remember. There's probably a person who can activate all of this for you, so look for a teacher, because High Priestess, she always comes to a temple when she's very young, and she's guided by the priests of that temple so she can come into her power. So you need teacher, you need a guru, you need someone who inspires you. Find this person, become who you truly are, and fulfill your destiny. Now is second pile. I already shuffled the cards and spread them for you, and this is the first card. This is the Rider-Waite deck. It's very classical deck, and if you feel drawn to it, I would say that you do have an ability, but also you are facing a choice. Two of Wands, it always represents duality and the symbolic action that can lead you to choosing a path, choosing a part of your destiny. Because I'm asking about your supernatural abilities, I want to see what choices are in front of you. The two choices that you have now is doing something that you think will bring you money, or doing something that will make you look good in the eyes of other people and no one will judge you. I feel like these two choices, it could be career choice, it even could be relationship, because both cards are reversed, right? So both choices are keeping you away from your destiny and from your gifts and abilities. And I think the reason why is because you're scared. You are haunted by the memories of your past lives. You are haunted by the things that live in your mind, the dreams that you had, and something from your childhood that doesn't make you feel secure when it comes to magic. Maybe someone can blame a religion. Maybe you are from a religious family, but it's not the religion. It's something that triggered your mind, something in the religion that you saw that made you fear your destiny. And it could be a symbol, a cross, fire. Your fear is deeply connected to the past life that is not letting you to become the switchy, amazing person you can be. I feel like you are very complex. Your soul is very intricate. It's very unusual, you know, it's like a puzzle. You have a lot of questions that you don't ask, and you have a lot of answers that you receive without asking the questions that you need to be asking. I feel like your soul, it's like a kaleidoscope of these pieces that are looks like pieces of mirror or pieces of art, and you are, sometimes you overthink, sometimes you are all over the place. It is because you are so difficult to understand that even you lost in the deepness of your mind. You are talented in a very unusual way. You are talented like Leonardo da Vinci, like Renoir, like Eliphas Levi, Aleister Crowley, like Mata Hari. You are talented like this unusual, famous people who rose above others because of this magnetism that they had, something unusual, this inspiration that made them mad in the eyes of their peers, and yet after they're gone, they are perceived as mad geniuses. You are mad as Van Gogh. You can create something exceptional. You are an artist, you're creative, and you have a gift, you have a talent. If you felt drawn to this pile, like very deeply, you are an author, a dancer, you are a writer, an artist, a director, cinematographer, a poet. You are exceptionally talented. You can do something that can change your life, the life of others, and impact millions of people around you if you let the fear go away from you. I feel like that's your life. is upside down now, and you're trying to go back. You know, you're trying to figure out a way to fit in, kinda, and to make your life make sense again. But I have a question for you. How do you know that being upside down is not the right thing for you? How do you know that normal life is for you? How do you know that being this crazy mad genius is not something that you're supposed to do? Your gift, this talent of yours that you possess, can make you the money that you desire now. Even if you won't do it for money, and you shouldn't do it for money, you should do it for yourself. You will have money without doing anything. You see the cities, the countries will go bow to you because of the things that you do. They will seek you, not the other way around. You will not have to worry about how to earn money or how to have a shelter if you follow your talent, if you follow your passion. And your gift, the reason why I even use this word and say mad insanity, your gift is coming from another realm. Like, a lot of people suspect that Da Vinci was guided by aliens, by demons, you know, by entities. He was given all this information from other dimensions, from maybe his past lives. There is no way that a genius of this kind was born into a normal Italian family. So are you, connected to the highest realms of deities, of angels and demons, of creatures that you cannot imagine, so you can channel all of this exceptional creativity into your work. Your power, your ideas, your mind is connected to something far more greater than anyone can imagine. Your inspiration comes from the underworld. It comes from the astral light. It comes from Akasha. It comes from all the place that people imagined and still imagine to this day. Your art, if you choose to follow your talent, should be crazier than you. Insane. It should be mind-blowing. It should stop people in their tracks. You should choose your obsession well. You should be passionate about something so unique that you will make the world stop and wonder what it is that you're talking about, what it is that you're writing about. You have to make people drop everything they've been doing, stop for a second, and think about what you're trying to portray in your art. This is the Hangman, the Major Arcana card. It represents Odin. It represents idea being born in a man when he doesn't do anything. He's just in hanging position, right? Again, it's reversed. I think the reason why is because you already have this idea. You know what I'm talking about. But also, I feel that you don't give yourself time. You are one of these people who can create something without leaving their room. That's why I mentioned Eliphas Levi. He never left France. Bram Stoker, he wrote Dracula. He created Dracula without ever stepping a foot into Romania. You are the same. You don't need to go far. You don't need to look for inspiration outside of yourself. You just have to look within. And that's where you unlock all the mysteries of the world. They are all inside of you, sleeping, dormant, caged. So for you, the only way to set free is to rebel. Break your own cage, open your own doors, because you have the key. And stop fighting for something that is not worthy of your time. Stop fighting for mundane 3D pleasures, people, ideas. You are not born for this. You are more than that. So go further. Go to where no one from your entourage never stepped before and never reached, because you have the ability that no one else possesses. Your talent is beyond you. It's beyond your imagination. It's probably beyond of what I can imagine now. And this reading for you, it's probably a final push for you to start pursuing your dream. I pulled 2 more cards for both of the piles just to end the reading, and I got the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. The action that leads you to your empire. I guess that's where I stop. I hope you will think about what I said today, and you will think about changing your life little by little every day, and giving more time to your passion, to your talent, to your abilities, to your magic, to the things that you actually love and the things that make you feel alive. I'm so grateful for all of you, for your support, for your energy, for your comments, for you being here with me as a part of my personal magical journey. I feel this connection that I have with a lot of you. It goes beyond this channel. It goes back to the past lives where I feel maybe we cross paths. And I get asked a lot if I feel a connection with a specific person, like a few comment like, I found your channel and I feel deep connection to you or your channel or what you have to say, your energy. I do believe that probably the past lives connection. It's like we found each other again. Maybe we've been to war together, or we've been to rituals together. Maybe you've been friends. But I do believe there is a connection. I do believe that everyone who is watching, special, spectacular, magnificent, unusual. And I do hope that all your dreams come true, and very fast, because you deserve it. Thank you so much for being you, and I see you in the next video.